I'm John Miller with Joe Morgan, and here we are, Game 1 of the 1997 National League Division Series. And Joe, the umpires had made it known, there were some articles that they were going to have a zero-tolerance policy for the postseason. Although I know you talked to Harry Wendelstedt, as did I, before the game.
Well, Harry said they're not here looking for a problem. They're going to be very professional about their job, and they want the players to be, act the same way. So he said, really, it's not a change. Basically, it read like it was going to be a change. They were going from low tolerance to zero tolerance. But he said that's not true. And I've known Harry a long time, and when he says something, I believe him. He said this crew is going to be professional about their job, and they're not anticipating any problems, and they just think that things will work out.
Ryan Klesko leads it off for Atlanta. We go to the last of the second inning. The Braves leading 1-0. And a curveball. He launches one. That one is gone. 2-0 Atlanta. So the Atlanta power emerges on the first pitch of the second inning after Lofton and the Atlanta little ball game got it done in the first inning. Klesko always seems to hit a few homers in the postseason.
Well, we talked about the fact that he doesn't have his very good curveball yet. See, that curveball there doesn't drop as sharply as Kyle's curveball normally does.
Here's Michael Tucker. That curve, again, very high. Ball one.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to have that good curveball so far. I don't know if he's throwing it too hard at this point or what, but he doesn't have the Darryl Kyle curveball that we've seen in the past.
1 ball, 1 strike to Michael Tucker. 283 for the year. He added speed to this Atlanta lineup. In fact, when the season began, it was Lofton hitting first, Tucker hitting second, and the Braves were not hitting home runs here in their new ballpark, but they were doing a lot of running. And that misses. But then Lofton, as we mentioned earlier, got hurt and was not stealing many bases, and then Tucker's average started to plummet. So their offense the second half of the year was more similar to what Braves fans had come to expect. Shallow left, Gutierrez, and Tucker is gone.
I would take a look at Darryl Kyle's curveball, and you can see the rotation there is not straight down. He has a very good break, sharp break on his curveball, and this one is just not breaking much. In fact, he hasn't thrown a real good one the entire ball game, and Klesko hits that one out of the ballpark. We saw him throw a couple of Chipper Jones into McGriff, and they're not as sharp as they have been.
Here's Eddie Perez now. He takes a strike. Again with Maddox pitching, Perez is the catcher, and that means that Javi Lopez is on the bench, and he is one of the Braves' best hitters. 0-2. Perez for the year hit .215. Javi Lopez not only hit .295, but he had 23 homers, second best on the club.
Plus, he has done very well in postseason in the past few years, so it just tells you that the type of game they're trying to play today.
Jeff Bagwell and Perez is the second out.
The most important thing for Cox today is to get a well-pitched ball game from Maddox, so he's sacrificing Lopez's bat in order to have the catcher behind the plate that Maddox feels most comfortable with.
Yeah, well, if Maddox is feeling comfortable as he comes out on deck and he's pitching his game, you don't need too many, generally speaking. In fact, right now, if you're the Astros, you're in a huge hole already in this one. That's a curveball for a strike to Jeff Blauser. Blauser really rebounded this year. He had a couple of bad years, a lot of injury problems. They said that was really the main difference. Jeff Blauser was healthy this year. He is over 300 from the start of the year right up to the end. 308, 17 homers, 70 batted in. It's not a bad record for a guy hitting 8th. Center field, Hidalgo. And the inning is over. But the first pitch of the inning hit over the right field wall by Ryan Klesko. 2-0 for Maddox and the Braves after 2.